Yo, 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 Eagle Eye crew. How you all doing, fellas and girls? How's it going? Spartan Red, back with another chill out zone. Yeah, flying solo tonight. Needed to give the boys a break. We've been doing epic streams, so I thought I'd give them a rest, change up the vibe a little bit. Don't worry, James and the Professor will be back, hopefully tomorrow, because Jerry has to conclude the When the Buildings Cry documentary. So before I go anywhere, I just want to shout Jerry out. My homeboy, check out Jerry's channel, When the Buildings Cried 2.0, 3.0. Jerry was the first to realise mountains are nothing more than melted buildings. Buildings from a previous civilization that was destroyed in a cataclysmic event we call the X Factor. Likewise, shout out to Jen, Ivaldas, everybody at Melted Red Brick University. The group is starting to really thrive. And as always, it's the misconception of these people who don't know anything that they can just come in the group and expect to get answers, ask silly questions. Your first port of call, if you're a newbie, is to watch the documentary, When the Buildings Cried documentary. The link is in the description box. I don't know how many times I've had to tell people this and had to paste it, redirect them. It's very, very important for you to watch that documentary. Otherwise, you will not have any context into anything that we're saying or showing you. And you will ask the silly, silly questions. And we have very, very low tolerance because we keep telling you the first thing you need to do is watch the documentary. Yes, it's long, but put the time in to watch it. Then you will have a better understanding. Then your eyes will start to open. Then you start watching the videos, following the live stream, and then you will get the focus. You will get the eagle eyes. And then you're starting to understand your reality now. Yeah, listen, I know some of you might have been on Jerry's stream earlier. I'm going to give it a little bit longer. You know, I like to get 20 in the house, at least 25 in the house before I do anything. It'll be, that's how I roll. Baby, big shout out to Tommy Rogers. How you doing, Tommy? Snake in the grass, ain't ya? Eli, how you doing? Dean Turner, how you doing, mate? I sent you a moderator request. I hope you've accepted it for the Melted Red Brick University, because the numbers are getting up. I need more mods, and you're well on the case, mate. I love your comments, so I hope you've accepted. Yo, James, how you doing, my man? Hope everything's all right. I'll be sending the link out tomorrow. Hopefully we can get Jerry and finish the documentary off. But, you know, it's been a long old week doing long old streams. I just wanted a quiet, chilled out Sunday. Couple of hours, show a few bits and bobs, and then off. And then tomorrow it'll probably be an epic one, because we've got to finish that documentary. So I hope you're okay, James, and hiding your evidence. Did you notice in the group, James, I didn't post one picture today? See, even old dogs can still learn new tricks, mate. I didn't post one picture in the group today. Normally I post every day. I ain't doing it no more. You know, we've got the group is so amazing. We've got so many amazing people in that group. It's unreal. And to think that it wasn't here a couple of months ago and now it is. And we've got this tremendous amount of people in there, all of them, you know, nearly all of them, understanding meltology and going out and finding evidence and boots on the ground, you know, like Ivaldas and Mark, fantastic evidence. You got the Terminator James, flying down the home straight with untold evidence. Yo, how you doing, Jerry? Much love to you. Yeah, it's okay, mate. I was just telling the Eagle Eye crew that I just because we've had so many long hours, on the streams, 4 hours, 5 hour streams. I just wanted a short couple of hours tonight, give everybody a little bit of a rest, and then come back refreshed for tomorrow. So I hope you can. I think you said that you're not about tomorrow, so it'd be Tuesday then. I think you said you're busy tomorrow, so hopefully it'll be Tuesday, Jerry. We will link up and we will do the rest, the conclusions of the When the Buildings Cried documentary. I know Mark was wanting to come on, so we'll have a house full again. So it's all good. It's all good, my friend. Yo, James Breeden. I'll put your comment up, mate. Let me see. So, hi, James. You've been doing a great job on the stream, my man. Thank you. I'm just trying to help out. Can't leave it all on Jerry's shoulders. I'm hoping more people will, pluck up the courage and do a stream. I'm not the most confident guy. I didn't really, I didn't even want to do a video channel. Here I am. I'm doing streams, putting, it's what it is, and, we're looking for people to stand up now, Eagle Eye Crew to stand up and give us help. We can't all do it, He says, listen, Dean, that's great stuff. I love you too, Spartan Red. Yes, it would be my honor, sir. I did send you the link for it, so I can I can spot Eagle Eye Crew through and through a mile off, and Dean is Eagle Eye Crew, I tell you. Staunch, as they say from where I come from, staunch supporter. Hardcore. When the Building Squad 3.0, King of Meltage, exactly. Tommy, you're a snake in the grass, ain't you, Tommy? there's Jerry said, look, Tommy. Oh God, what's going on with this? Why is it so slow? Get the comment off, it's slow. Yeah, so I'm going to show you a few bits and bobs tonight. Do you know what? I just feel like the pressure's off now, the constant having to make videos. And, now I can just, one time find my evidence, show it that day. Or just go straight in the file, pick it out and show it that day. It's just so much easier. I know some of you really like the video format, and some of them are really, really good. The evidence-wise and with the music and everything, it's a nice little package. But I've got to move on from that. And 2,500 subs. This stream should be. I should have hundreds in here. Where are you? Where are you? James, one love, all is good. It certainly is, James. I've got my shut up juice and a smoke and pictures to show, so I'm happy. Tyrone, I'm happy. Of course I am. It's just great to just be able to have a spot for the Eagle Eye Crew just to chat shit, smoke shit, get lit, and then hit the pictures. Love it. Come on, guys. You know, No matter what the time is, I know it's 15 minutes later than normal, but you know, whatever the time that the show's supposed to go, I want 20 to 25 in before we go anywhere. Eagle Eye Crew. Eagle Eye Crew. It's like butter over there. Oh, I love that accent. It's brilliant. Nemesis, a righteous infliction of retribution manifested by an appropriate agent, personified in this case by horrible cunts, the Eagle Eye Crew. Academia, you're out of here. Piper UK, hi from Kent. Hello, mate. How you doing? Glad you could spend a little while with us in the chill out zone. Place to relax. Get lit. That's if my light will work. Okay, 23 will do. Let's use that screen. Yeah, you like me now? What are you saying now? Oh, yeah. I've just been playing about with it today, you know, and I thought, I'll have this little background. This will do me. Just for today. Because we're relaxing. We're relaxing. So we're having fun. We want to have fun. You know, you've got to have fun with things, I think. No matter how serious it is. You know, if you can have a little laugh and a joke, and I found this to be true. If you can have a little laugh and a joke with someone, it opens them up. Academia is way out of here. They're getting crushed daily. Of course, they'll soon be like dodos, extinct, like they should be, the lying bastards. The lying bastards. That's all they do is lie. Yo, how you doing, Quantum? Nice to see you in, mate. I can't remember where this video is from. I think it's from the climbing mountains videos. No, climbing melted buildings video, yeah. That's where that's from. Thinking, bloody hell. That's some damage. But isn't it damage everywhere, people? As we keep trying to tell people, the evidence is everywhere. Show me that. Sorry, didn't mean to. I meant to pull this one up. James says, James Breeden, greatest first name ever. Much love. Listen, you Jameses better stop that about greatest first names ever. Boom, 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 boom. Right, we're going to get into some memes. I'm saying it like the Americans now because, you know, I've been influenced, put it that way. So we're going to share some memes. Let's say it's just a nice little chill out zone, nothing too strenuous. And, you know, we keep it cool. Keep it nice and light. Keep the vibes high. Life is stressful. We need to keep our vibrations high. Here we go. Remember when Facebook was a social media platform instead of a PR firm for Big Pharma? That was awesome. See, everything has switched on that place now. I mean, don't get me wrong. For me, it's a necessary vice because my group's there. If I didn't have the group there, I wouldn't be going to Facebook. How can you have an algorithm telling you what you can post and what you can't post? That is incredible. But, you know, it's a happy medium with me because I need to, you know, I've got the group. So that's that, you know, and that's why I have to use that fuck book. You know what I mean? Fuck book. Yeah, it's fuck book. You getting it? What the world's largest prison looks like from space. How they're doing the Australian people is a crime that, wow. I'm surprised that there ain't more bloodshed because government is actually saying you're going to do this or we're going to fucking do you in to them people. Going house to house and all of this shit and phoning people up and telling people they've been out their house 25 minutes longer than the curfew and all of this shit. Yeah, it's fucking proper Stasi over there. My heart goes out to them and my love vibes go out to the Australian people. I've got, you know, we've got Eagle Eye crew members who live out there. I don't know how they're coping. Bless them. Bless them. You know, but remember, coming to a town near you soon. Watch and see. You retards. This is what you're making happen, retards. Because you won't wake up. He is starting to show symptoms of free will and independent thought. Quick, put the news on the TV. Yeah, because as soon as you get your daily dose of indoctrination news, that's it. Your level goes back down again. You're back in with the sheep. Oh, it's kid stuff. It's kid stuff. Mum, what is hypocrisy? Claiming that healthcare is a basic human right while saying the unvaccinated should be denied healthcare. Yeah. They are obviously doing the divide and conquer shit. The Hegelian dialectic all over again. All this shit. Because they are hell-bent and making everybody, and I mean everybody, have this fucking thing. If you keep them busy with basic needs, they will forget about the freedom they lost. Exactly. This is what they do. Stalin did it to the Russian people. He did an example. He pulled the feathers out of a chicken and then fed it breadcrumbs and it followed him around wherever he went. And he said, this is how easy it is to make people bend to your will. You take away their basic needs, give them crumbs, and they'll follow you around. And we all know this one. You know why they don't spray kids with DDT anymore? Because someone questioned settled science. Exactly. When you start questioning their fucking science, it all falls to pieces. Not enough people do it. So they've become arrogant in their claims and their boasts about what they can do and what they've done. And, you know, till you challenge them, put them on the spot. See, what we've got now is we've got deniers now. You've got deniers now. They won't let you get on any media platform and question the Rona. They won't. Denying you the opportunity. It's all bullshit. All bullshit. If we eat vaccinated people, are we immune? It's for a friend. Oh. Vaccinated people are just, they're gone. I did a meme about it with Scarface, Tony Montana, telling you they're already dead, but I just don't know it. we go again. The most effective propaganda machine in human history. The square box that tells you what to do. Because that's what it does. Tells you what to do, tells you what to think, tells you what to wear, tells you where to go, tells you who to be with, tells you what to drink, tells you what time to go to bed, what to watch. It's crazed. Mind control. Remember, guys, I can't see you in the chat, so if you're addressing me directly, I'll be able to sit until I come off the share screen. Don't worry, it just got full approval from the FDA. Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? They fucking pass everything. They pass everything, and then like 2 months later, they've got to do the recall, and then start the process of, squashing the damages and the libel suits. These people are just scandalous. Should all be shot. Fuck this. I'm leaving this world. Shit, I can't. I forgot that I'm the one saving it. Spreading love and light. Fuck. He was gone, mate. He was gone. And then he had that thought. He said, oh, it's supposed to be me. Maybe it's supposed to be us, waking people up, getting them, uniting them. Who knows? One thing's for sure, it can't, we can't keep going down this blind alley. Look at patterns of history. Look at the patterns of history. It tells you what's coming. Everything happens for a reason. Sometimes the reason is you are stupid and make bad decisions. Like taking something that has never been clinically tested from people who have no liability if you die. That should tell you. No liability if you're maimed or killed or turn into the Hunchback of Notre Dame. You pissed in my shoes. Bitch, you sold my kids. I told you it's going to be laid back tonight. It's going to be laid back and have some laughs and jokes for you all, That's what community is supposed to be about. We're supposed to be, yes, we're united because we understand meltology. That's our common goal here. But we're all different. We've all got stories. And, we've all got different ways of seeing life. And this is another reason for the zone because, depending on if I can contact you, I'm going to be having different members of the Eagle Eye crew come on and speak their truth. Tell us how they come upon meltology. Show evidence if they've got it. It's not just about me. It's about you guys. For real. We're just here to post shit we find funny. Please know that if that offends you, we find that shit funny also. I do. I like the way they get triggered. I like when people get triggered and start going on about all sorts of shit, apart from what triggered them, They're just dancing around the houses with expletives and not addressing the thing that made them triggered. It's just great. I love it. I love it when people lose it. It's great. That's like Basil Fawlty of Fawlty Towers, if you ever watched it in the UK. When he used to go lose it, it used to just make me crease up. Love it when people lose it. When the guy next to you on the plane says he's on his way to testify against the Clintons. Now, come on. Why is it they always get bumped off? You know why? Because they go to media outlets and say, look, I've got evidence against the Clintons. I'm going to testify. No, if you're smart, you just go to where you need to go within the judicial setup and you give your evidence and you give it verbally on cassette. You write it, a written statement, and then when you just go and sit down. You don't be fucking advertising the fact you've done it. Crazy. That's why they bump you off, you nutcases. Me looking for memes to steal. That's so nasty and inappropriate. My friends will love it. Oh, The meme wars. No, there's no meme wars. I love Jerry's memes, and I'm sure he gets a kick out of my ones. You know, that's what it's about. I mean, it's you know, life's too serious. We need laughs. We need shits and giggles. You know, that's why I mean, my grandkids love me because I'll behave younger than them sometimes. You know, I love it. I don't want to be old. Be young at heart. It's all good. This little boy told his father that he pierced his ear to make him look older. Look what his father did. So you got a slap head now, mate. You're old now. No, his dad must have just gone bonkers at him. Said, what are you doing? Come here. I mean, that is a bit like harsh, I think, to do that. I wouldn't do that. But I would, if I saw a kid getting it done to them, I'd be laughing my bollocks off. For real. The idea that women only belong in the kitchen is offensive. The rest of the house needs to be clean too. Oh, listen, I don't know why I'm laughing at that, because I have to do my own cleaning. I live on my own, just me and my dog, and since my wife passed away, it's just us two. So I have to do that shit. I'd love a cleaner, but I can't afford it. So wait, are we doing My Body, My Choice? So we are not doing My Body, My Choice anymore, excuse me. That's right. Soon forgot about that shit, didn't they? You know? Oh, government says, and now, yeah, the government can do whatever it wants because it says it wants to do it. No. You know what, government? I only take orders from one person, and that's me. Florida man found dead in mansion along with 29 other corpses, 2 tons of cocaine, fully automatic AR-15 rifle. Authorities said the COVID-19 related. Shoot that piece of shit, Manolo. Yeah, man. These people are just jokers when it comes to this thing. You know, where's the flu deaths gone? Call center when someone is finally interested in an extended warranty for their car. No one takes up the extended warranty on anything. Look at them going bonkers. Got to share that profit between all of us. Mad. Before you complain about anything on my page or channel or stream, ask yourself, did I ask you to follow me, motherfucker? Clear warnings in the description box will change your reality. But in a good way. You know, that's what it's about. In a good way. Breaking news. The federal government now recommends that you wear a blindfold along with your face mask to protect you from seeing what's really going on. Fucking hell. We know what's going on. It's the fucking Muppet Show. That's what's going on. The absolute Muppet Show. Tell you, the least are running, the least are leading us. It's crazy. Sorry. Necessity is the plea of every infringement on human freedom. It is the argument of the tyrant and the creed of the slaves. Correct. They're always making excuses why to change things, to take things from you, to limit you. Oh, it's necessary to wear a mask. It's necessary to be 6 foot away from the next human being. Yet behind closed doors, what are they doing? They're laughing and joking and fucking having parties. Tyrants. That's how they treat slaves. With necessity. If only I had the thing. Oh my days. Let me just stop this. Let me just stop this. It's how these people get into these positions of power. It can't. You're not voting them in. You're not voting it. They're not being voted in. They're selected. They're selected, obviously. I mean, how do people like Boris Johnson get into power? The least, most capable politician there could ever be. You know, how did they get into? How did they get there? It's because of their connections. They're placed there. You know, unfortunately. Where was I? I was here. Yeah. So this is how he's got in. It's all a puppet show. You know, it's a show. Different changing puppets in different positions that you think that they have power. They're not. They're just the face of the power. Some puppets on a string. Public health measures don't use shame-based tactics. Use weaponized fear. Silence dissenting voices. Discourage questioning. Discredit those who've been harmed. Dehumanize outsiders. Require zealous commitment to infallible authority. But cults do. Seeing it yet? It's a cult. Cult of nutcases. Malcolm X warned us more than 50 years ago. This is the media, an irresponsible media. It will make the criminal look like he's the victim and the victim look like he's the criminal. If you aren't careful, the media will have you hating the people who are being oppressed and loving the people who are doing the oppressing. This sort of a propaganda tactic, this is a sort of propaganda tactic that I would call psychological warfare. And he's totally right, obviously. Obviously right. Look how the media is with this paedophilia business. It's like they don't want to put it in the news for us to read. How is it they want us to, be tracked and traced, and they won't track and trace paedophiles? It's a network. It's a network. It is easy to sit back on a sofa and feel your face as the world goes around you. As the world around you goes to hell. Sorry. And it's easy to criticize those that have chose to have the courage to stand up, speak out, and warn the people. But it's not easy to stand up and say the hard things that need to be said in a society that doesn't want to listen. And he's right to an extent. Most people ain't bothered about anybody else. They're all selfish. As long as it doesn't impact their life, whatever's going on, they're happy. They might have a shaken fist when they're watching their indoctrinated news. Oh, this person died here, or they're not really bothered about it. They forget about it in 5 minutes. But unless it's at your door, kicking your door in and wanting to stamp your face into the floor, they're not bothered. And these are the minds that we have to try and reach, because they're the majority, unfortunately. They're not about love and peace and harmony. These people are interested in the opposite of that, it seems. Jim Morrison quote: "The most important kind of freedom is to be what you really are. You trade in your reality for a role. You trade in your sense for an act. You give up your ability to feel and in exchange put on a mask. There can't be any large-scale revolution until there's a personal revolution. On an individual level, it's got to happen inside first." Of course, we're saying it all the time. Work on yourself on a daily basis. Work on yourself on a daily basis. Try and make yourself better. You know, that's the only way you can go about it. You know, it's very easy. It's not very easy to do it because the system is designed to make you suffer for your love. Yeah, they don't want people loving themselves. They rather you kill your neighbour rather than love your neighbour. It's crazy. What's in the chat? Much love, dear friend. Thanks, Dana. Oh, no, that's Dana. Sorry about that. This reminded me of the Dunwall. Well, good documentary. I haven't seen it. What's this? Yo, Quantum. Two Tommies. Yo. How you doing? You all right, Fred, mate? Sorry, I can't see you when I'm in the when I'm sharing screen. So, hang on, let me put this comment up. Spartan, what are your thoughts on Russell Brand? He's a gatekeeper, obviously. Anybody in their system, even though he's talking some truths, there's a lot of half truths, a lot of misdirection. Don't trust anybody in the media. Myself. So to me, he's a bit of a gatekeeper. He had that thing with Kate Perry where he was a handler. That automatically tells me he is no good. That's my thoughts on Russell Brand. Sarcasm is a great shortcut through and to get into the mind of people. Once you get there, you can go to work. Meltology, baby. You know it, Dean. Sarcasm and humour. Short circuits the dumb fuckery. What's this? Skull and Bones. How you doing, mate? How you doing? I'm glad you could jump in the chill out zone with us and relax and chill out and get on one. Always good to see you. Who said this? Protein fueled, your Instagram is lit. Of course, I'm not boasting, but the pictures on my Instagram are out there. I haven't posted a little while on it. And you know what? I need to do that. I'm glad you mentioned that, Protein. I need to download some more stuff from my files onto that, the newer stuff, because I haven't posted in a while. So I'm going to do that. Who's this? Yo, Chief. How you doing, mate? Great to see you. Hope you're enjoying the stream. It's a little bit new. Still working on bits and bobs on it, and you'll only get better for the Eagle Eye crew. Like I said, it's we work hard. I work hard during the week doing the streams. You know, they've been 4 or 5 hour streams, and tonight it's just Spartan Red flying solo, really taking it down a notch. Just, you know, we're going to look at evidence, obviously, but it's in a real low key way. You know what I mean? No, my brain can't take it. Not today because other stuff's going on. But don't worry about that. It won't deflect me from bringing you guys what I see and helping those that don't see to see, because that's important as well. You know, like I said earlier, there's been quite a few people in the Melted Brick University today who've asked silly questions, and I've had to redirect them to Jerry's documentary. Make sure you watch it if you're a newbie. When the Buildings Cried, and it is a pain in the ass to keep doing it, especially in the university, because you know it was set out in the way it is so that it was for people who already watched the documentary and understood the meltology, so that they could come in and sort of hit the ground running. So when people ain't doing that, it really it kind of annoys me, you know, and I'm kind of holding it together with not, you know, it's not. I don't like to insult. I'm not going to insult people, you know. At the end of the day, you believe what you believe. I'm not selling any fucking snake oil here, you know. So, but please watch the documentary. It's just so easy to do. Just Sit down, put it on, watch. Your eyes will be opened. Then you got the context for everything else. Mad. You know, I try and help people, put it that way. It's my way. It's my way of trying, you know. If I can't reach you with the videos or the streams, I'll still try and reach you by talking to you. You know what I mean? I don't like blocking people, but if they're being consistent arseholes, then they'll get blocked. You know, if I make a comment and then they make one silly comment after that, they're gone. Because you should have listened to the comment that I made. Because I was telling you what you needed to know in that comment. So, you know, I try and keep my patience high. I love people, you know. I want everyone to wake up. Everybody. Imagine what we could do if everybody woke up to Meltology, and then we started challenging the establishment on their lies, and then start forcing the door open on other issues. Listen, they'll be gone. They'll be gone. They'll be running for the fucking hills. That would be anarchy properly served up. Sherry, Gladiator members. Yeah, listen, you see the name there, Sherry? See that name? That's what it means. I'm a fucking gladiator. I'm a soldier. If I have to go alone, I'll go alone. I don't care. Listen, people, I don't care what other people are doing or thinking or saying. I'm doing what I'm going to do. Whether people want to follow behind is good. I love that. If you don't, it's all right. I'm still going to go on my own. This matrix has got to fucking fall. And the people who run it have got to go. So if my little piece of truth can help, I'm going to be giving it all the time. Which is why I'm relentless, infinite streams. I don't think many people really realize. People don't really realize what a revolutionary soul is supposed to be doing here, or what it takes to be a revolutionary. You see that name, Spartan Red. That means I'm going to go and do it, whether I come back on my shield or not, or come back walking. I'm going to go and do it. Oh, thanks, Sherry. I agree. I've got your back, Spartan. Listen, we've got to have each other's back. Everybody's got to have each other's back. Remember, we're collective consciousness. You're supposed to, when I wake up, a part of you is supposed to wake up too. You know, we wake up to this truth of Meltology. It's good because eventually the rest of the collective consciousness is going to wake up. Please let it be before I move on. Sherry, look, I ain't no sissy. Yeah, I need a bodyguard. Who's that? The big group family. What's next, Spartan? What's next on why? We're just having a little chat. I'm just burning this little bit of azoot, and then we're going to delve into some evidence. What's this one? I'm in two. Woo! Yeah, but listen, if you're going to be in, we've got to know who you are. I can't be calling you Facebook user. Facebook user, come over here. I need you to. No. You got to identify yourself. Right. Okay. Just turn that down on that drum and bass. Do you know, it's funny. When I was younger, I never used to really like drum and bass, but as I've got older, I like it more and more. Skull and Bones. I'm loving the red brick hat, mate. Yeah. Listen, it's the green screen. It's the green screen. And I just thought, you know what, let me see what happens when I merge that with this. And this is what happened. I thought, I like that. Because as you can I've still got my sparkles. And my hat is bricks. Red bricks. Oh, it's Mark. How you doing, Mark? Get it off of YouTube then. Come off of Facebook and go on YouTube. Love the backdrop, brother. Thank you. I told you I'm going to keep it funky on a Sunday. On a Sunday, we're going to be funky. We're going to... Cold Medina. Cold Medina. Mr. Jerry opened the box of life, kept it there for centuries, and exposed the deceptions of magnificent in just a few hours. Exactly. Listen, Jerry's not appreciated enough, mate. Let me tell you that now. Right. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Great men aren't appreciated in their time. This is the way of this system. You know, when Van Gogh was alive, he wasn't appreciated at all. They thought he was a bit of a mug. Once he died, look what happened to his pictures. Look how much they're worth now. So you're never appreciated for the great things you do. Opened. Yeah. He did open the box. I'm glad he did, because without his eagle eyes, I wouldn't have my eagle eyes. Yo, Jerry. Hope everything goes all right tomorrow. I know you're going to be busy doing bits and bobs. Hopefully you might come and be able to. I'll send the link. So if you can get back, come and jump on the stream. Eagle Eye Crew. Yeah, if you haven't got, if you've got Facebook and you haven't joined Melted Red Brick University, please do. The group is just going. It's every day I look, there's just more and more members, and I'm like, wow. Because one day it was 300, next day it was 2 days later it was 500. I'm like, bloody hell. So it's really, really taking off, and it's pleasing. Like I was saying, it's pleasing to know that most of these people have read the documentary, seen the documentary, and understand MELTOLOGY enough to join the group, because you know James equates it perfectly that it's stringent control. It's stringent control in that group, and it's for a reason. We don't want arseholes in that group. You know, we're ahead of the curve. We're not looking back. We're not looking back, and I'm sure there's more startling truths and proofs to be found, and we'll be the ones to find them, because we're looking properly. This is Sparta. Thank you very much. Told you, I may sit here dressed in this garb, but I'm really in my uniform, my battle dress, spiritually. Always in my battle dress spiritually, you know. That's why I got this name. They fight, whatever the cost, whoever the enemy is, they fight. That is what they do. This is me fighting this channel, my videos, this truth is me fighting this system with truth. Mark says, yeah, when you realize this is for real, you can't go back. Exactly. It forces you to come awake, ahead of the curve. Yes, we are. Yo, Eagle Eye Crew, right, knowledge. Yeah, Jerry's been around for years, sharing his info exactly on different topics. You know, the subphotonic stuff, truth alerts and stuff. He's been around for a long while. I've been following Jerry for a long while. When he came with the Mountains of Melt with buildings and stuff, though, oh my days. 2 days later, I was sending him stuff. Fighting for freedom. Yeah, man. If we don't, who will? Who will? Who's going to stand up? At least we're standing up with truth in our minds and hearts. Yeah, they know we're a threat already. Listen, you don't think the powers that be are not watching what me and Jerry are doing? They are. Which is why it's very, very important. Let me just like this before I say this. Right. It's very, very important that other members of the Eagle Eye crew get video channels up, get live streaming, start talking about Meltology. Very important. I mean, there's a few channels sprung up. I must shout out Fructus. I believe his name is Fructus, Fructis, Fructus on YouTube, putting out the melted brick building truth. Hardly any views. Please sub him if you go and look for him. Our melted reality, another one. Mark, sub him. We need to boost them up. We need to get their figures up. We need to get people interested in what they're putting out. Especially Fructus. Fructus has got fantastic evidence, and his style is great because he don't talk like me. He just puts the imagery up there with some nice music. So check him out. But we do need more people to start doing stuff. Jabir blocked me a long time ago when I had no idea why. I finally see why. But no worries, we're friends now. Exactly. Everyone can change. They know that we know. They die, we live. Exactly. How you doing, Face Diaper, mate? It's always listen. Their AI system is set up to monitor all sorts of stuff. They know exactly what we're talking about, and their way of dealing with it will be. Let's hope people just think they're crackpots and don't understand what they're saying because they understand what we're saying because they know about this realm, right? They know about this realm. They took advantage of the damage to the realm, so they know all about it. So if you've got any aspirations of wanting to get in here in the studio, or get in here with me on the channel, on the stream, please let me know. I'll start putting my email in the description box. Actually, I forgot to do it. So if you want to come up and tell us all about yourself and how you came into the Meltology realm and show evidence if you have it. It's all about you guys. I want you guys to be able to think, yeah, listen, I've got some fantastic evidence, Spartan. Come up here and show it. You might get a taste for streaming and want to start streaming yourself, showing your own evidence, which is even more kudos because we need to grow. Everybody needs to be on it. Everybody needs to be shouting out to the world, Meltology. It's all about that. Academia, they're frightened, pissing in their pants. Right? Pissing in their pants. Where are these geologists? They normally want to jump on your stream all the time and talk shit. Right? When you challenge them, they come on and talk shit about millions and millions of years ago. Right? Ain't had one. Running scared. Same as the mud flooders. They're running scared. I ain't had one comment about mud floods at all. And as for your petrified tree business, they've just packed up and gone home. Once they had that Devil's Tower video, mate, don't hear a peep. Yo, Mark, yeah. Mark says, I'm learning. Listen, we're all learning, brother. You can never stop learning. Never. Anyone who says they know it away now has been asked all the questions yet. We say, what's this one here? They can't run away from themselves. Exactly. Bob said it a long time ago. Running away, but you can't run away from yourself. This is why you have to work on yourself on a daily basis so you're happy with yourself. Everything's running right. Your energy's right. Your chi's right. Everything's running right. People don't do it. And, you know, the way society's run, it's run so that you can't achieve balance because you're always running to work, running to this, running to that. Sometimes you need to have that peace, that sit down time, you know, for yourself. But we don't get it. They don't seem to want to factor that in our lives. Because don't forget what they're doing now with society is a social experiment. They've been running it for a while. You know, how to create enough fear in society to make them acquiesce to our wishes. That's what it's about. You have to do it freely. That's the buzz for them. They want you to walk into their fucking trap freely. Was that what happened a long time ago? I don't know what happened a long time ago, but the X Factor is roughly about between, I'll say 1,000 years ago, 600 years ago. Me and Jerry were postulating it could even be as much as 300 years ago. Everything's still hot. Everything's still hot. That's what tells us. You know, these active melted buildings that they call volcanoes still hot, still short-circuiting. Geysers, boiling water and spurting them up is still hot, short-circuiting still. The actual continents are still expanding, still moving. That you can't say that happened trillions of millions of years ago. Smoke and mirrors, mate. This place. Knowledge says fears, sells, and the sheep are buying it up. Of course they are. Of course they are. TV. Tell a lie to your vision. Tell lies to your vision. They say it's the best brainwashing programming tool they've ever had. And it is. I stay baked like the red bricks. Yeah, man. Listen, when you listen, smoke it. Listen, Bob said it. You said it. I'll give you the quote again. TV reporter to Bob Marley. Why you smoke so much? Bob Marley. Because it makes me rebel. And then he says, against what? And then he just looks at the reporter. There's a reason why they don't really want you smoking. It short circuits the programming. The constant psychological warfare they're waging on a daily basis gets totally removed once you start smoking. If you're smoking up, your mind won't allow it. Knowledge, no doubt. Of course, no doubt. The reason why we live in this tyranny is because the people who comply and obey the tyrants, of course. There's nothing worse than when you're in trouble and people are just idly sitting there watching it happen and then going about their business like they never saw it. Too much compliance from people, you know. Willing to go along to get along, you know what I mean? You can never trade freedom for security, never. Are you crazy? Yo, Tam, how you doing? Good day. Glad to see you. Glad you can make the stream. Hope everything's all right. I hope you've had a, fairly all right day because we know what's going on over there in Australia is cray. Puff, puff, pass, says Dean. No. You do your own thing. Oh, Sherry, please. We don't do the Bible, man. I don't. I'm not having the Bible. Yes, it could be deemed relevant, but you know, I've got a secret. I found it in the Bible. 2 Peter says the elements melted with fervent heat and burned up. They burned up. That's different from melted. That's different from melted buildings or anything melted. That's burned up, meaning nothing left. But we have traces left. But you know what? It's, you know, everybody's idea is valid. You know, who am I to be saying that you're wrong? But in my opinion, that doesn't really fit what we see. Fervent heat part does, but burned up doesn't. Puff, puff. No, I'm not past. No. Forget about that Snoop Dogg thing, Puff, puff. You forget about that. You can never trade freedom for security. Thank you. Exactly. They can go and fuck themselves for security. They're security from what? From them. They're going to kill you. They kill you. They're the biggest killers in history. Hey, it's for the thumpers. It's a very clever grade 4 grad. Fuck the skills for fuels. Tommy! Well said, it is schools for fools. And then when you come out, you got all the letters after your fucking name, and then you've got a big fucking bank overdraft to pay the fucking the school fees. It takes you 24 years. What? Listen, this system's rude, mate. This system preys on its young anyway. Just like paedophiles, prey on the young. Same as the system. You have to watch your kids. Watch your kids. Tell you. This system is setting them up to accept slavery. Nothing changes under the sun. It just takes a little longer to come round. Right? Just takes a little bit longer to come round. We've seen all these plays before. Tommy, snake in the grass, ain't ya? Domicide, yeah, man, they're fucking killers, mate. Killers. You know, you're thinking your government looks after you and wants your well-being. They're going around killing you, planting bombs in your own country and blaming other people. Doing 9/11. That's all I've got to say. How the fuck can you, 30 years later, remove yourself so that the Taliban are back in power? And you leave all your fucking weaponry back behind them. That's a joke. It's a joke. It's all a big fucking joke. They're always preying on the young and the dumb. They depend on the stupidity of others. Yeah, exactly. This is their social engineering project with all the TV and celebrity shit. Dumb down the society so that they accept certain stupidity. Wearing masks is stupidity. Imagine having to go down on the knee. That's what we had to do in the UK on a Thursday. What they were asking people to do. I never did it. On a Thursday, 8 o'clock. Every Thursday, you had to take a knee for nurses. I said, fuck off. Fuck off, am I doing that kind of shit? For what? I can clearly see it's a ritual. And I already noticed that the world's run by these occultist stupid people. You're mad. I'm not. I don't participate in rituals of that nature. Tam says, started telling my kids young and with truth, no Santa, no tooth fairy, mum and dad works hard. Exactly. That's another thing. You've got to stop lying to your fucking kids. Tell them you fucking sweated your bollocks off to fucking buy that bike. Fuck Santa. Fuck him. And his elves. Who gave us human rights? Exactly. We have unalienable fucking rights. We don't have, listen, they're taking the piss of all of this. What they give you, they can take away, obviously. Academia acknowledges certain sites like Giza looks like parts from a circuit board, but won't and or can't acknowledge the worldwide meltdown. Ridiculous. Exactly. You know why? Because their jobs depend on it. They've got tenure. They're paid to lie. They're liars. Evening, yo. Unlit MCG. How you doing, mate? Glad you could pop in. Spend a little time in Spartan Red's chill out zone. Nice and laid back tonight. Had a hard week on the streams. Just want to chat and read your comments for a little bit, and then we'll get into some more of Spartan Red's evidence. Let me grab this one. Santa anagram for Satan, of course it is. Same as NASA. If you use the tongue, looks like a 7. That's the T. Doctors are now lying now. That's crazy. Of course it is. Of course it is. But I feel sorry for the fuckers that ain't lying, want to tell the truth, but being gagged. And then the poor nurses now, who were the angels that we had to take a knee for a little while ago, they're being told if you don't take the jab and less wages, you can fuck off. So angels are being demonized now. This system is bollocks. Doctors are lying. That's crazy. Yeah, we had that. It's this one. I know that's right. That's how they do it. Mix a little bit of truth with lie, with a big lie. That's right. They always do that. They always do it. They give you maybe 2/10 truth, and the rest of it, bullshit. I mean, how can they put out video of NASA astronauts hanging from fucking wires, and you can clearly see the guys hanging from wires upside down, and his face is red as a fucking beetroot because he can't fucking handle the stress of the fucking the cables around his fucking nuts. It's unreal. Yeah, NASA in Hebrew is deceiver. They're nothing but deception. It's all done to steal taxpayers' money. They put on the illusion of a space center or space exploration vehicles, but it's all lies, just to take the 50 million a day from the taxpayers. I believe it's 50 million a day that they get. I'm gonna be real. Have you seen that fucking moon lander? The one that supposedly went to the moon. What a crock of shit that is. It looks like aluminium foil and some webbing and some fucking tin cans. It's crap. And they landed on the moon in that. People are just too fucking out there to realise what's going on. In the red faces and the stress of wearing a harness, it's so obvious. They're like holding their breath, you know. He's holding his breath because his bollocks are going to explode. Yeah, exactly. Where's the footage from the fast station of the storm? Oh, listen, these people are ruthless liars, mate, to the highest degree. The highest. They lie about every fucking thing. Yo, Prince, how you doing? One can tell when a person's from the Eagle Eye crew, of course. How you doing, bro? Hope you're drinking. I am. It looks so uncomfortable for people in weightless. Yeah, you wouldn't want to go weightless by what you see on the footage, I tell you. Hobo camp. They just look uncomfortable as a motherfucker. And the air bubbles, yeah, because they're doing it in flotation tanks, aren't they? And then green screen in the background in. That's why you see the bubbles. They think we don't know about these techniques. Said it. They need to go to fucking Dreamscape and get their shit done there, because whoever's doing the fucking work on them is fucking poor as fuck. Poor as fuck. I mean, even the 9/11 footage is shit as well if you look at it properly. The plane hitting the tower, it's only got one fucking wing. Oh, what the fuck? It's obviously CGI. Come on. One plane the plane had. It's crazy. All the easy, all the best. We're on that 65% per annum. Well, listen, young man. Listen, you know I've got the Cavoisier. You know I've got it. Yeah, look. There's the shut up juice. Without us in the house, much respect from Dean. Listen, yeah. It's great you're in the comments, mate. I'm hoping you'll come on soon. I keep sending him the link, people. Every day you'll get a link. But I know he's a busy man, and that his latest footage, the last footage he put up, was just unbelievable. Unbelievable evidence, incredible evidence. And I was going to show it, but I'm not going to show it until he comes on the show, because I want him to talk on it as we watch it. Do his narration of it, because oh my God, my eyes nearly fell out of my head. Well done, Ivaldas. That latest piece of evidence was incredible. Incredible. What we saying, Dean, Tommy, we finna pour shots, roll joints one day. Yeah, listen, it better be soon. It better be soon, because you're not that far away from me, mate. You're only up the M1 from me. If I get a mind to, I might come up there and hunt you down. Ivaldas sounds fantastic. Yeah, he's the prince, man. He's the prince. Did that one. Yeah, so yeah, Ivaldas, as soon as it's convenient for us, I'll be up, mate, because I'll drive. As long as I've got somewhere to put my head to sleep, I'll be up there. In a jiffy, before you know it. Right, let me just like this, and then I think I'll show you a bit of evidence. As I say, it's just a chill out zone. It's not heavy. We're just going to examine some evidence. See what you think of it. We relaxing. Right, so let me share screen. How is the one of you in the comments? Just tell me about the level of the music, if it's too high or too low, please. Yeah, Sherry, that's the one I've got it from in Messenger. I've got it here somewhere, but I want to show it when Ivaldas is here. I love this brick background. It's just perfect for the framing the window. It's great. Is it too low, Fred? Can you hear it, or do I need to put it up a little bit? I ain't going to start until you get back to me. I'm digging it. Sounds comforting. Put it up. Right. I'll put it up a little bit more then. But I don't want it too loud that you won't be able to hear me. So that should be about enough. Yeah, I'll do this particular mix is one of them ones that it is relaxing, even though it's drum and bass. It's just so cool. Right, here we go. Remember, I can't see comments, so you're going to have to talk amongst yourselves, and I will just whizzle through the pictures. Again, look, tops of melted buildings. The ground is all brick ash, and you can tell it's brick ash. Look at the colour of the road. Huge heat from below. This is the wave in Australia. Huge heat, huge melt. Gonna rock curtain over itself. Look at the texture of the melted red bricks can do this. Oh yeah. Again, mountain range, or what they call a mountain range, is just a melted building. Up here, here is an aperture. An aperture means an opening, whether it be a door or a window. It's right there. Can you see it? Here. Here. This looks like columns that have been rock curtained over. But we see it everywhere. We see it everywhere. Let's go back. Just want to draw your attention to these buildings are all heat damaged. All heat damaged. See them pretty little stones that people like pick up? Look, all in the bottom here, all melted. They were all sitting in the liquid brick flood, slowly melting away. Well, I'd say slowly melting, but, you know, melting away in the brick flood. There was no water. The water wasn't here when this was going on. And they were all pieces of red brick. What do we see? We see tops of melted buildings. You know, geologists, they do love to tell a half truth. You know, they like to say the Earth's crust. And in a way, they're right, it is a crust. But it wasn't formed the way they're telling you it was formed. They put a road through it, look, to connect all the tops of melted buildings. There's properties on here, look, there's houses. People live in here in these little remote melted buildings. Crazy. And she can piss off because I am never sitting up there thinking it's cool. No way. I'm the man on the floor of the in between these buildings, mate, looking up, thinking if she falls, I ain't fucking calling no ambulance. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. But you know, it's you know, these valleys are just the spaces between the buildings, and I believe the water here that collects is just water from the irrigation systems in these buildings that are still functioning. I like the edge. You see the edge of the melt around here. I love that. And where it flowed down here, look. Crazy. I think I'm addicted to melted buildings. But what a good addiction to have, eh? What a good addiction to have. Here, look, end of the landmass. It's all brick lines. Look how flat it is. See the carbon-14 scavengers are on the top of it, but it's only a very thin veneer. Under the veneer, it's all melted red brick. Tops of buildings that the waters didn't submerge when they rose. Yeah, old world infrastructure. Look at the damage. Please look at the damage. here and to the thing at the back here. That's the top of the building as well. But look at the sides of this. Look what it's gone cubit. It's gone vertical. And the bridge itself is just, wow. How is that still together? How is it still together? Wow. Damage. Damage, damage, damage. See the cubits? Vertical. This side here, bunched together and churning. Churning here. Full cubit here. It's all indication of severe heat from the bottom. Look here. Remember Jerry yesterday was showing you about crystals, how they spurt out once it hits the air. Cubits hit the air, go straight up. We're walking on this. We're living in this shit. I wish people would wake up. Again, top of the building. Top of the building. Look at the flow lines, A-frames, huge ones. Went this way. Look, out this way, and then the plants come in. Center. Look, you can see block lines here when the plants haven't got, managed to invest in it. How do they not see this? Look over here at the back, another melted building here. Cray. What's that here? Why has it got this angle here? Look, you can see look, if you look closely, that's a block line that's going up and down here. Wow. I hope you're enjoying the call in at chill out zone. We're doing it different on a Sunday. Spartan's flying solo. Just bringing the level down a bit so that we can relax our way in. Hopefully Tuesday we'll have Jerry in to finish his dissertation on the When the Buildings Cried documentary. I really wanted Jerry to do that so that people could get his take on everything. As you heard him say, he wanted to correct a few little bits and bobs in the documentary, so I'm eager for him to come back and do that for all of you guys, you know. Here we go. Look, it's a melted building. Obviously, this is an archway, and look, this is original brickwork here. So all they've done is repathed it, you know, resurfaced it. I doubt if that's not the real surface. Doesn't look melted enough. The real surface had steps, and then here the arch, look, is huge block lines. How it goes down inside. Melted building. Okie dokie. Tell me how they built this, please. I'll just sup on my shut up juice while she's deciding how they built this. Let me show you. Tell me how they did it. How did they get the bricks in there? How did they carry the bricks there to do this? And what's all this mess in here? What's all this mess? All this churned up brick. Why are the bricks not level? Why are they all fucking jumping about? These questions need to be answered. Again, look, I'm sorry. Getting ahead of myself there, getting excited again. I get excited when I see this kind of evidence because it's victory. Underwater, here we are, look. And what does he find? Some mosaic flooring. And we know that the old world loved to do this with these mosaics. But look what's around it. Look what's around it. This is churned up melted red brick. Densified. What is it doing under there? Under the water this far down? It's the question, isn't it? Another one of the old world order pieces of infrastructure. Cooked. It is supposed to be normal sized red bricks. Look at the heat damage. Everything is expanding. But uniform expansion. So the frequency of the electrical charge and the rising heat were steady and consistent, so that we have this effect where all the bricks look the same. Again, huge cracks. Look at the side, you can tell it's melted red brick. This was a huge melt, flowing melt, and it hardened up, densified, and it cracked. And he's wondering, fuck me, that looks like a Titan arsehole. It's a Titan arsehole, all right, mate. And look at these guys. Look at this, guys. Old world order depictions of whoever. Obviously humans. You know, we don't see antlers and fucking wings, but they're melted. Huge blocks. Ground was liquid brick flood. You can tell the damage. He's half. He's got. I like the way it transitions. It's just melting in. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful example. And so we're going through just some of the vast array of my files, which I intend to do, and then I'll start reviewing my videos. But I've got so many pictures that I can show, you know, it's hard to decide what to show, you know. Okay, it's all gone blocky. All blocks. You know, up here. Slightly different size blocks here at the top. Consistent heat damage. This is Venice, back street in Venice. Looks it's gone blocky here at the bottom. And you have normal bricks here, sort of. They are damaged, but they don't look blocky like this. Inside this arch, you see it's gone blocky. All Venice is a melted city. Then it was flooded. All the rest of the buildings are under the water, obviously. There's no mystique about Venice. None whatsoever. It's just a melted city. You know, lucky to really still be standing. Again, another old world order monument, as you might want to call it. It looks forlorn and lost in all this monotonous carbon-14 scavengers. But you take all this away, you'll see that there's other bits and pieces to this complex. But it's all been melted and harvested by the Draculas of the plant world. And what do we say? If it's green, it's been through heat. It's had heat damage. Look, it's green. And I thought this was fabulous. Look at those blocks. And then look up here. These ones are ready to be next. Look here. Churning into a block. Here, look. The edges are all dripping. All dripping, look. But yet at the bottom you've got the Tetris, look. The god of Tetris has been in again. Incredible that bricks can, with the right heat and pressure, will change and alter states and just come up in some amazing shapes. Madness. I love it. Again, look what happened to the bricks. The arch is fairly sound, but these bricks are still cooked because they're thin as slate. That's what slate is very thin, cooked red brick. They've decorated the inside of the arch, but we don't give a shit about that. We're looking at what's happening to these fucking doors because they look like fucking brick doors. I mean, just look at the brick. Just look at the damage, the ground. Just look at the damage. Look what happens to red bricks. I won't zoom it too much. I don't want it to blur. I'll back down a bit. This is ground level here. And look inside. This is a building. As you can clearly see. Windows, doors. This X Factor was incredible devastation. Incredible devastation. Again, we can see that the building here is a pocket of survival. Heat came from the bottom. You can see that it stopped because it could have quite easily carried on. It stopped. Everything else melted. Look, it all melted down and upset this particular temple or whatever it was. Look at the bricks. Turned block. I mean, you know, people have been going on in the not going on, but asking me why I don't put labels on things. And the short answer is why should I? And the slightly longer answer is, if you look around the realm, you'll understand that the evidence is everywhere. I don't need to put labels on things because you can see it wherever you are. Don't matter where you are in the realm, just go out and see it. You'll see it. So I don't have to put labels on it. I mean, certain places where people live, I don't know how they don't understand the bloody damage because it's right in their faces. Again, this is all heat damage. You can see the carbon-14 stains. The inside flooring is all been heated as well. And this circular piece in the center is all heat damage, stains. But it's obviously the heat came up from the bottom over the sides. And as the building was melted down, because you've got a piece here and you've got a piece further here, and then it goes on and on and on. You just find the towers going on and on and on. This was a monstrous building, and it has just been destroyed by this the X Factor event. I ain't taking no prisoners, it said. You're done. Well, what can we say? Let me have some shut up juice. As I say, people, I can't see the comments, and there's plenty of pictures to see, so please don't slag me off. I love you. I love you. Remember, I love you. I hope you're enjoying the pictures, the evidence, you know. There's no shortage of it. This is why it's better for me to be live streaming, so I can just show you straight away without having to worry about doing a video. Those who want truth will find it. You know, if you want to know, you do your due diligence. You'll watch the documentary, and then your eyes will open, and then you can come on the stream and understand the pictures that I'm showing you properly. You know, obviously, I'm not talking to the eagle eye crew because they know. They know. Look at all this shit at the bottom here. And this is in the middle of a lake. Oh, wow. How did they build it in the middle of a lake? Well, they put on their scuba gear and ferried the stuff under this in place. This is the top of the melted building. Everything else was melting around it. It was sitting in brick flood. Imagine the water is brick flood. Brick flood is other buildings that have melted, and the flow is coming all around this building. Just that's how it is. Take the water out, make it brick flood, and you've got what happened. And this building is melting and going downwards. So then it densifies, and you have this shit, and it's joined over here but lower down, and it's joined to this piece over here but lower down, and then the water started to rise, and it was high enough to evade the being submerged. All landmass is melted buildings that didn't get submerged when the waters rose. Oof. I know I'm not talking to the deaf with the eagle eye crew because they understand this concept. Another part of the infrastructure of the old world order. Look at the damage. Look here. You've got cooked bricks here, but they're more blocky here. But we've got the carbon 14 stains dripping down. It's chewed up at the top, and we've got the scavengers in to get their carbon 14 fix. They're junkies, man. To them, carbon 14 is better than fucking heroin. And this is a very good guide for you guys who are doing research into meltology. Right? Sometimes people get stuck on places to go or places to investigate. Just go to Google Earth and look at the greenish, luscious parts of the flat Earth plane. You'll find melted red brick. I believe this is Edinburgh Castle. Look at the damage at the bottom. Heat rising from the bottom, deforming the bricks, making in fact, the brick is like, as the heat come up, it was consuming the bricks just row by row. And then it stops. Look, it stops. But the heat was so severe, it still damaged every brick there. And this here. And this building here. Look. Heat from the bottom everywhere. Buildings were plugged into the motherboard, the computer motherboard. The motherboard had a bad day. And this is what happened to all these buildings because of it. It's supposed to be perfect red bricks. Turn to block. The plinth is heat damaged. Nice molds, but they've got damage on them as well. It's a sorry sight. What's happened here? Another part of the old world order infrastructure with clear, undeniable heat damage. Look at the bottom. Look. Balloon rocks. And as you go up, this central part of it seems to have a bit of a wilder frequency with this heat and this electrical charge because it's making the bricks pop out. See the carbon 14 stain, the colour, the actual colour and the demeanour of it, heat damage. Severe at the bottom. The arches are here all damaged. Carbon 14 stains. Listen. Look how it's blocky. The bricks have changed here. Heat damage expanded. Not blocks, but they're long. All heat damage. Again, You get this slate effect with the heat and the pressure with the bricks. And then they decide we're coming out. We can't take the heat no more. We're fucking off out. It's too hot in there for us, blood. We're out. And this is what happened. They bang, 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 pop out. All the other bricks are all cooked, like churned up. It's a cray phenomenon what happens with these bricks with pressure and heat. Look at what happened to the bricks. This wall here, look, it's filled in this window. The bridge at the back, look, the bricks here, heat damaged. What you're looking through, heat damage. This is Venice. Venice is just a melted city that was flooded. Again, see the brick lines. See down here, this so-called beach was liquid brick flood that's super hot, densified back into sand. Same over here, densified back into sand. Super hot. Look, not hardly any carbon-14 on the face. Someone in the residual part of the back here, look, you can see the plants are in there. Feasting, you can see brick lines here. Block lines. Super hot. Didn't stand a chance. This is what they used to do. Fantastic geometrical design. It's still melted, but it just shows you what their minds were like to create this. You can't create this if you've got any negative feelings in you, or any negative emotions, or anything dark side. You can't. This is just pure expression of joy, as far as I'm concerned. Fantastic. Obviously a grid component in some way, but wow, eye candy to the fullest degree. Can we say melted? Can we say how many bricks? Look at it closely, people. I'm going to light my spliff and let you look at it closely. Look, you've got bricks here. You know that the slate, it's going to be slate because look how thin it is. Getting thin. And then it densified. Look, this wall over here. Hang on. This wall over here, look what's happening over here with the little blocks spinning around. Look. It's incredible damage. Look. Everywhere. Look at this window, look. It's all bubbled up at the top of the window. Yet the bricks at the bottom are still in some kind of orderly fashion. And look under here. Same thing as that. Wow. It is just mad, this event. What it did to buildings was incredible. Again, grid component. Rock curtained over. The pathways survived, but it's been damaged. Brick ash everywhere. Columns here that have melted down. See the crack here, look. It's always the same MO. Because we know it was one event. No resets, none of that shit. One event, this was the reset. After this event, everything changed, didn't it? This is the Sudan, the pyramids in the Sudan. I always keep going back to these pyramids because there's so many different pictures of this place and different angles. I always will go back because to me it's incredible. Look at this melt job here. Now, I keep saying to Mark about this, when these buildings get fried and melted. But you seem to have the outer skin, the outer shell of the building seems to be all right. So it looks like brick mortar. Oh, yes, they're expanded. But when you get into the central core of the building, it's mush. It's brick ash. It's been cooked to shit. And this is a classic example of that. You see the outer shell, the inner core is cooked to shit. And then look, what happened to this little bastard here? What happened to him? Gone. The sand is the brick ash. The brick ash is the remnants of the buildings. Very easy. Right, I'm going to just light my smoke whilst you look at this and tell me how that got to be there. Because there ain't no building that there, people. Here's another question. Why is the dome near enough to an exact mirror of the rock curtained roof coming down on it? You see it? The dome looks just like this here. That's rock curtain on top of it. To the ground. Obviously, it's part of the building. This is the before and this is the after. Lucky that it didn't get rock curtained over. So now we can see it and act like idiots because they built it, didn't they? Fools. How you guys doing? I hope it's. I hope you're enjoying the pictures. Again, we've got the same thing. The bricks get hot. Bang. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. They didn't build it like this. These are bricks that were in the wall, succumbed to the heat and pressure, and with the pressure they pop outwards. Again, look. We have the pocket of survival. What's all this shit behind? What is this shit behind this? It's melted buildings. This has been heat damaged. Look at it. It's blocky. So it just shows you the extent of the heat. These are just gone. Amazing that they're still standing up because they just look like a little bit of wind will just dislodge them. Because they're only brick ash and they just tumble down. Amazing. Again, look. This is the building, top of the building. A-frames, brick ash. Coming down this way. This is incredible that this is still here. I mean, because you don't go and build a store or a shop or a house here, do you? You don't. Why are you putting this here up in the middle of nowhere? All brick ash, look. It's all brick ash. Topography is brick ash. You know, for years I'd look at the topography of the flat earth and I've not understood it. Why is it so abstract? Why is it always up and down? And you know, why is that tilted there and why is that dropping down so deep there? I just couldn't figure it out. And thank goodness for Jerry, you know, because it was the light bulb moment, you know, you know, I'd realised certain things about society and the way it was run and the people running it for the maniacal ways that they do run society. But I didn't have this. Now I have this. It's more a fuller knowledge now because it explains so much to me. And this is why, you know, a bit like Jerry, I'm very protective of Meltology because, you know, it's the truth. Not that it needs protecting, but, you know, it needs protecting from the idiots, really. because they're going to do their best to try and muddy the waters. But unfortunately for them, because this is the truth, you can't muddy the waters. So we have to put up with the slings and arrows of idiots until enough people come into the truth. And like all things, when enough people come into the truth, it then becomes a fact. So let me go back here. Yeah, here, look. Now, geologists are going to tell you. They're going to tell you, look, this is, layers upon layers of sedimentary matter were laid down over the course of 254,006 billion years ago. This is the Triassic. This is the shut up. Mister, shut up with that bollocks. This is brick lines and block lines, as you can clearly fucking see. You're talking of shit if you can't see. Look, brick lines, block lines, brick lines, block lines. Pancake, brick lines, block line. Pancake, brick lines, huge block lines. Gonna go blocky there. Pancake, brick lines. This still looks a little bit bricky, but it's done. It's toast. It's been cooked, and the confirmation is on the top. Just like when you put ice, you put your icing on your cake. There's your carbon-14 scavengers. The icing on the cake to tell you it's a building or part of a building. Crazy. Geologists, they're dodos, mate. They're going to be extinct real soon. Again, huge tower. Rest of the tops of buildings. Carbon-14 scavengers. Look at the staining. Look at the bottom here, how it's infested with plants. Always a clue to plants, I tell you. Always a clue. The White Cliffs of Dover, look. White Cliffs because it's cooked out melted red brick. That's all it is. Melted red brick buildings turned to rubble, flowed in a viscous fashion. He flowed in a viscous fashion. Tops of buildings, A-frames. The ground is liquid brick flood. See the staining here. You can actually see slight brick lines, block lines. Incredible. It's been here all the time, and we haven't noticed it. This is Hawaii. Look at these, all melted buildings. Hawaii is the top of a melted building with melted buildings that are still short-circuiting. Yeah, that's what that's all about. And we've got the Giza Plateau. The retards don't understand that this part here at the top is the only bit left. Everything was cooked up to this point. Melted downwards, you can see the melt. The whole of the Giza Plateau was melted and flooded by liquid brick flood. Cappadocia, again, I've seen it many times. It's the meltologist's wet dream to go and study there because the evidence is overwhelming and compelling. It's all melted buildings and brick flood, melted brick flood. As we see here, again, building. There's an aperture. An aperture is a door or a window. The molds, don't know if they're tigers or lions, but they look. When this was in its magnificence, it was great. Holes, I don't know if these are viscous holes. I'm not going to zoom in much more because it'll go blurry. But this is obviously melted and been through the X Factor event. Please. Excuse me. Obviously, see, that's the shut up juice. I'm starting to slur. Oh, wow. So it's in brick flood because it's melting. Everything else around it's melting. Then we've got the stairs. Look, go up to about here. Where's the rest of the stairs? Melting. See it? From here, all the way up here. And then when you get to here, where's the rest of the stairs? Twist around here, maybe. Look at the melt. This is building, obviously. You know that, don't you? Because look, there's a... What has doors? What has windows? What has stairs? Buildings do. Yet people are going to tell you that this is a fucking mountain. Why would you think this is a mountain when you can clearly see stairs, windows, doorways, a window there? It is real bad retardation. So, you know, I love castles. They're my most particular favourite grid component, and I've got files and files on castles. But the reason it is, it's not that I find them beautiful, because there's no beauty in this real realm. You know, that's an inversion when they say, "Oh, look at that beautiful building." They're not understanding their reality. It's an inversion. So what fascinates me about castles is 99.8% time that you look at a castle, you're going to find exactly the same damage, confirming that. And obviously we've got castles all over the world, but they've all got the same kind of damage. They've either got a moat or they're sat on a hill. And don't you be trying to trick me and think, oh, well, what about the Tower of London? The Tower of London used to have a moat. Moats are just where it's melted down and it's been filled in with water. And here's another example of this magnificent building, obviously being distressed by the X factor and the heat from the bottom, making the building melt in all directions, sinking the walls down inside the melt inside the escarpment. You can see it here. Even melt up here in this looks like columns here. Can't see it. I'm not going to zoom it. Worldwide damage, man. Whole realm got a kick in the balls. Just want to show you how this building, the walls are all churned up. The bricks look all churned up. Slightly different here in the corner, but all churned up. The wall is damaged. Nice concrete mold, but they're still stained. It's a nice building, actually. I like these. You know, you get these towers have got these. I call them fluting. It's like just to hold the top of the roof up, but they do it so good. So it's just so much like eye candy from the old world. It just catches my eye. I like the fluting underneath the roof. That's my English accent for you. See, it's not always Cockney, you know. It's not always Calm 14, you know what I mean, Tommy? Snake in the grass, ain't you? Oh, yes. What's this guy saying that? Oh, when I'm dropping truth bombs and some sheeple chimes in, I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing. Yeah, they're always ready with a fucking dumb comment. You know what I mean? Oh, man. Need shooting. Again, look at this huge folds of melt coming from a building from above and behind. Nice little abode here. Beautiful settings, as they would say. I wouldn't say it was beautiful settings. I'd be pretty scared to live there. You never know when this shit's going to just keep on moving. Uh-oh. What happened here then? Did they build it like that? Because if they handed me the blueprints of how to do this, I'd be telling them, you know what, piss off, mate. We'll be there for 20, 30, 40, 50 years, 60 years, just doing one tower. You can't build like this. You can't. I mean, this heat came from the bottom and enveloped the building, sinking it downwards inside itself. Look at all this shit at the bottom here. And then the plants, just perfect disguise. Perfect disguise. Place has just been demolished. There's a little bit of an aerial shot. So it's not a small place. Look how far back it goes. But it's all melting downwards. Look, this is an arch here. This is all melted building that this is sat on. It was huge. Yet now it's a fucking midget building in comparison. The arch shows you that this is this. All this shit that's at the side is this building. Heat rose from the bottom. All this muck here is part of this building as well. All this shit at the side is part of this building. Look how far up it come. And then it stopped. After doing all this damage, it stopped. It is incredible to know what you are actually looking at. It's very powerful for your mind. It's good for your mind as well. I believe this is either Ireland or Scotland. You know what? That's another thing. I've got a really bad memory. And with a subject like this, where you're seeing so many different places, unless I write stuff down, and I've got reams and reams of stuff written down. If you see my table where I operate from, it's just bits of paper and all different place names and stuff that I still haven't got to, and there must be at least 500 different places I haven't got to that's on these bits of paper. So remembering place names is just, I'll only do that if a place is so interesting that I've got to, make the whole show on one place, which could happen. It could happen. There's certain places that I want to go back to and do a whole stream on that place because it's just incredible evidence. So that's another reason why I don't really worry about labels, as well as it's time consuming. I ain't got time for it. It's not a geography lesson, people. I'm not giving you a geography lesson, right? I've got people out there following me who, when I put a picture up, they're off and they're looking for where it is. That's the way it should be. Do your own research. Do your own research. Find these places by yourself. It's more satisfying. Your sense of achievement is incredible. I've been doing it a while now. I've done it, maybe 2 videos in from, well, I saw the first Jerry video on this subject and I was shocked. But when he put the second one up, then it was you know what, I need to go and have a look myself. And then I started looking around at certain things and saw the same parallels in what was in Jerry's videos. And then I started sending him pictures, and that's how it all started. It grew from that. And he'll tell you yourself, I didn't want to do a channel. I didn't even want to do Spartan Red YouTube channel. But you know, the evidence and my conviction that I'm right and Jerry's right, his theory's right, is correct, is borne out again and again. You know, it gives me energy, it gives me drive. Don't know how much longer it's going to give me that, but at the moment I'm all guns blazing. My shield is set high and my spirit is poised to slay anyone in my way, no matter who it is. Don't care who it is. If you get in my way, you're going to wish you didn't. It's not like I'm super driven or stuff like that, but I am actually. But this needs to come out. Look at the rock curtain in here. Look here. Here. That's curtaining over. This is all melted building. And you call it land. And it's melting. Look at this here. It's melting in front of you. And then densifying. Wow. People can't see it, my friends. People can't see it, but luckily I do. Pancaked brick lines melting downwards. Pancake brick lines melting downwards at an angle. You can see it, can't you? They call it land. It's melted red brick buildings. Again, another example. It's sedimentary layers. It's Cecil. It's sedimentary layers. It's laid down by the, dead bodies and tree matter and shit like that. Yeah. When I can see fucking rows of red brick. You crazy, ain't you? Who's fucking crazy out of the two of us? Look at this shit here. It's all melted red bricks. Down here, it's more pancakes here, down at the bottom here. But you can still see block lines here. That's huge. That's bulging right out. This one's cooking. This little row here is cooking. It's just, it's too obvious. Geology's best come to us and learn a new lesson. Learn to see properly. I can't believe they can't see this. Here we go, look. This is the set. It's been in a film. A very famous film. A very famous Jedi Knight lived there. And that Jedi Knight was Luke Skywalker. This is Luke Skywalker's pad. Luke Skywalker's living in fucking melted buildings, blood. I mean, he couldn't get a fucking Travelodge or a fucking Hilton. No, he wanted a fucking, I'm having a melted building just to show I'm fucking hard. I don't need no fucking comforts. Look at this shit. It's a melted building. And this is where they filmed the Star Wars segment of Luke wanting to be alone. I want to be alone. Yeah, on a melted building. Look at the steps. Look at this. To me, it's so easy because I'm looking at this piece here on the left that's sitting up, and it's just a shard, a jagged edge of a building that's melted downwards. This is all top of a building. It's too easy. Far, far too easy. Far too much evidence to see for it to be discounted as crazy batshit conspiracy theories. You're joking. What's this guy climbing on? Melted red brick. Look how it's different here. The pattern is different. Look. And we've got it's all bulging out here, and then it goes back into a block line, and then it's more blocky with cut lines. It's crazy. Yeah, he's climbing it. Happy as Larry in his delusions. Lovely building this. Oh, it feels so good on my cock as we go up. Oh, let me rub it on there again a bit more. Crazy people. Here we go. Look, there's the steps. All heat damaged. Again, this is where they filmed. This is Luke Skywalker's Fortress of Solitude. He wanted to get away from the not the Force, but the Jedi. I mean, look, this is clearly building heat damage. Look, you've got this churn in here. I hope these guys are still out there. Remember, I can't see you in the comments. I'm just babbling on, hoping people are out there. Again, look, steps, all this jagged shit is all building. Top of a building. I just love this evidence. I just love this evidence. Here we go, climbing more melted buildings. This is all pancake brick lines and block lines of a building that was heated up and melted. And now we're climbing it, charging people to climb it. It's crazy, I think. Top of a building, more tops of buildings. This is, as I said, Luke Skywalker's Fortress of Solitude. Uh-oh, here we go. More melted buildings. Top of a building. It's all A-frames and ash. Done, dusted. Let's move out of Luke Skywalker's digs because see, look, they call this slate, but it's only pancaked red brick. These are quite bigger pieces. Look, a little bit blocky there. This one's out at an angle, but look how thin it is. They call that slate now. It's a natural process, they say. Slate. Crazy fuckers. That's geology for you. Believing in things that don't exist. No such thing as Earth, you know. Earth is brick ash. I mean, this is Luke Skywalker's digs again. Look, clear building. The plant life in there. You can clearly see here to the right, if you look very closely, brick lines. Look closely, it's brick lines. See it? Brick lines. That's eagle eyes for you. Seen too many pictures, the eyes just... my eyes are on autofocus. That's what it is. Especially when I'm looking at evidence. Again, all the building, melted. Bricks are all distressed. See the steps here all heat damaged. The wall, heat damaged onto the next tower, which is all damaged. How does it all get like this? How does it all get like this on such a consistent basis? Right? Mud floods. I mean, does that look like a mud flood? Does it, that building? And made the bricks all fucking go crazy. They've got to be joking with this shit. Don't play with us. Especially not the Eagle Eye crew. Don't play with us. This is inside the Tower of Pizza again. Look at the steps. All heat damaged. The walls, heat damaged. It's a scorching. It's scorch marks you see in there. And this step has got carbon 14 stains on the top. Don't believe history because it's his story. It's his story. It's his story. What he wants you to believe to be true when you know he's a fucking born liar. A fucking born liar. Heat damage. It's supposed to be red bricks. Look at it. It's all damaged. Feet are gone here. Look. Melted off. Melted away and dripped downwards. See the stain in here. Everything they're telling you about history is bollocks. It's all bollocks, I'm afraid. Again, we've got this. We talked about this. These pictures are quite famous now. Jerry described it as the Hutchinson effect, which I thought was quite good. But considering he only replicated it once. But look what happened to the bricks. Look at them popping out the wall. Heat, electrical charge made the bricks do tricks. Red bricks do magic tricks. Certainly do when the heat is right, at the right temperature. Again, look. Grid component, melted downwards. All this is brick ash, brick flood. From this, maybe. Might be a bigger. I haven't seen that. I've got a couple more pictures, but I haven't looked at them closely. But this is damage. This is Portugal. Oh, it's a cute lava. Oh, Mother Nature is a wonder, isn't she? Isn't she? Oh, she's great, Mother Nature. She makes some beautiful things. See how it's blocky up here? It's a building, obviously. This is all melted brick. Cooked. Just fortunate it's a double arch, you see. That's all that is. And then you've got the angle of the photographs taken makes the love art. It's not naturally like this. Don't be arseholes. And I mean, oh, what a lovely, lovely love art. Mother Nature. No, it's because he's got the angle of this side of this building to complete this because it's two double arches. That's all. And then please just answer me one question. Just one question. Why would you build somewhere to walk that's underwater? Why would you build somewhere to walk that's underwater? Next. See, I'm cheering my own self up there, you know what I mean? Right, they want you to think the pyramids are only in Egypt, but they're everywhere. And all damaged. Look at this one. All the bricks have turned to blocks. See them all cast out here in front of him. The old pyramid, eh? Beautiful. Beautiful. Again, this is Venice. I just wanted to show you that these particular buildings, it's all blocky this side, and then we've got this strange heat field this side, totally different from the blocks on this side. And then look at the melting here on these columns. See it dripping here and here, drip down. It was hot. Yes, sir, like butter. Melted like butter over there. Over there, it was butter. What does this? I know you've probably seen this picture a few times, but what does it? What makes bricks do this? Look at this one here. See, this is what your slate used to look like as it was viscous. This one didn't go out straight. It's probably a bit too heavy and folded down onto this brick, which is, I mean, amazing in itself. Just, take a good look. Look what it's doing. Look here. Top of this brick's melting. This one's melting across on top of it. Look down here. Look. Look, I mean, come on. Are you looking good? The whole wall is distressed. This is why I love Meltology. Because we get proof like this, confirming that we're telling you the heat came from the bottom and red bricks do magic tricks. Look at this one up here. It's not as bad as I've seen some of them. And the reason I say that is because we can still see the mortar is still there. But wow, these bricks, look at what's happened to them. You could write a book just on this fucking wall. Look, vertical. Why did they go vertical? Why did they go vertical? And then look, one popping out underneath. Oh my, I think I'm going to have a heart attack. Oh, madness. It is sheer madness. I mean, this is a building, obviously. Window, door, steps. Look at the damage. Where's the rest of the fucking bricks? Can't see no fucking bricks anywhere. Sorry about my language. I get like this when I've had the shut up juice and I'm smoking. I couldn't give a lecture. I'd be swearing too much, I think. It's all right with the, well, it's not even all right with the Eagle Eye Group because, swearing ain't really nothing, If you look into the etymology of words, you'll find they're quite tame and boring, like, like cunt. You cunt. You're all cunts. When you go into the etymology a bit and where it come from, it's total inversion, as everything else is. Again, look. Look what happened to the bricks. Look at how it's not none of the line. They build bricks in rows. Where are the rows of bricks? Not one of these bricks is maybe here. Little 3 bricks and a half, and then a little row here. Look, this is vertical. Why have you gone vertical? You was laid straight this way with the rest of your brothers. Why have you decided to be a rebel and go up? It's amazing to me. Look what's happened to these bricks. The damage on some of them. Look, that one wants to go blocky. See how it's been viscous enough to go blocky. To me, this reminds me of, I know I keep referencing it, but it reminds me of what how bricks, red bricks turn into crystals. That's what it reminds me of. So they just spurt out of the red brick when the conditions are right. Incredible. Again, we have a confirmation here. So obviously, these are the normal size vessels now, because the vessel that handled this book had to be huge. But the most interesting thing I think about it is the map of Italy itself showing that it's melted. So what they're saying here is there were giants after the melt, after the X Factor event. Why would you have a map of a melted Italy this big? Had to have been survivors of the giant size. And look, huge doors, not made for our size vessel. Melted, huge crack in the center. And then look at how the plant works, just working its way in. Soon to disguise it, soon to make it into a mountain. Oh man, you know, it's distressful to my heart. That's why I always like to have music and stuff, and to kind of distract me from the obvious sorrow of what I'm looking at. You know, the obvious horrendous nature of this event. It was brutal, to say the least. Again, what do we have here? We have these incredibly big statues, and you can see the skin, or the skim is still on here, but it's peeled off here. Look, there's melt in the foot. Sorry, let me go. There's melt in the foot. Look, the foot's melted. It looks melted. No, you've got staining, and then this part of the building blocky. Staining here on this statue. Melted here on the plinth, or the throne, bottom of the throne here. See it? The Egyptians, as we know them now, didn't do shit. They certainly didn't create these. All they are survivors of the survivors that moved into the land and took over the infrastructure that was left there. They didn't build shit. Okay. Melted, flooded. No disputing. Next. There's no point to linger on them ones, because you already know Eagle Eye Crew. I mean, look, it's all blocky. Even though it's got these inscriptions on the outside, it's all blocky. Heat damage all around. I don't know how people can't put two and two together. These people are claiming to create this and create that. You know, it don't work. And then backing it up with the Roman Empire and all this shit, don't work. Look how they rolled in the old world order. Look at this shit. It's all molds, but look at the shit. Look, it is just banging. What they could do. Look. I could look at this shit all night long. Look, you've got boats here. Look, these are boats. Incredible. You've got boats, and they've even depicted waves. Wow. The arch there. Soldiers. These are soldiers fighting. Might be a war. Might be a war they're depicting of some sort. Because these are soldiers. They've got spears and shields. I'm looking to see if I'm there. Oh, it's incredible. It's incredible what they could do. Their imagination, their scope of wanting to have things just right for you to see and to enjoy. It is incredible. They must have because everything was so exquisite here. The vibration here must have been it's incredible. The vibration from all these beings thinking and doing as one, really. It is incredible. Because that's the only way you could build this place the way it was built. You had to be of one mind, all focused on it. Another melted castle. Again, look, it's on a hill. The walls are sunken down. People never question this. They never question why the walls always fucked. Why are the bricks always in such a disarray? Why is it always sunken into a fucking hill? Wow. Too obvious to me, far too obvious. And when we've seen this, you know, Eagle Eye Crew would have seen plenty of these pictures of this place. Rock curtained over. No, they didn't carve it. How the fuck could they carve it? You can see the melt at the bottom here. All the brick ash around it. That's the other thing people don't notice, the topography around the place. It can be telling as to what's going on. Again, you're looking at the top of the melted building. Here's the walls all sunken in, look. Huge melt at the bottom. The rest of the building is under the water. This is Italy. Look where the walls are. All in the melt. Where you'd expect them to be if the heat came from the bottom. No plasma events, please. No heat from above. No. Everything was from the grid from the bottom, which these buildings were situated in. I have detailed files. Building melted, part of the building melted. You can just see here, this mess is this building. It's the arch here. This is all original. It's not been built up or anything. This is part of the building here, the walkway over the arches, leading to this midget building at the back. Hello, Mr. Seagull. Everywhere we look, melted downwards. Midget building. It's exquisite. Still got some nice features, some nice molds, but it's still damaged. Still badly damaged. Yeah, huge buildings melted. See the A-frames? It's a wonder that people, there's someone living there. That's a house. Madness. How much the vegetation has taken in there. Carbon-14. Not volcano, no such thing. They're buildings. How are we all doing out there? We still watching? Let me just jump out for a second. How are we all doing? Oh, we're still a few in there. Nice one, guys. I'm going to continue if that's all right. If you're enjoying it, let me know in the comments for a second. Let me just light up. I hope you're enjoying the evidence. That brick wall is a total mess. You came back to something like that brick layer is immediately fired. Yeah. You're slamming it. Thanks, James. I just want to make sure that you're enjoying what I'm showing you, you know. So I've got no way of knowing because I can't share the screen and see the comments. I meant brick and slate, same general composition and structure, just continual heat turns to slate and pressure. And the pressure as well, because you've got the squeezing effect of the what's on top of the brick as well that's coming down on top. It makes it flat and then squeeze outwards. Just read a few comments. Bricks. Thanks, Chief. Dean says thumbs up. Oh, man, good man. Cheers, Facebook user. Well done, Mark. I just want to just get, you know, man, Melton Reality, I'll keep going. I will jump back in there. Don't worry. I just want to make sure you're all right, and you've twisted one up, and you've got a little bit of libation, and you're chilling, and you're relaxing, looking at the evidence, and my narration isn't irritating you too much. Sometimes I get a little bit too over passionate about it sometimes, but I hope it doesn't reflect in my narration. Eagle Eye Crew, love you immensely for coming to hang out with me and look at some compelling evidence and enjoy the tunes. It's a nice easy Sunday. So I'm going to jump back in now and show you some more. Here we go. Again, grid components, melted. See the heat came from the bottom, overtook this part of the wall up here and then stopped. This at the back, another one, destroyed. This started melting around it. This is why this side is sunk in melt. See the grid component look of it with the columns and the arches. Semantics, using these places to amplify sound and emotion. That's what I reckon. It's my opinion. It's as valid as anyone else's, but that's what I think they were doing. They were very clever. Again, we're going back to the Sudan, another pyramid that's melted and engulfed in brick ash that's now turned to densified into the brick flood that's densified and turned into ash. Chunks of melted red brick here in the little gritty pieces that weren't fine enough, didn't get cooked out into the grains of sand or brick ash that it's now sat on. Different grades of melt. Again, this is another building. Look at the layering, look at the rock curtaining. As it melted backwards. Bit inside here, look. Incredible. And people don't understand. You got volcanists making a living talking about it was this and it was that years old. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Right? You know what? I'd rather live poor and tell the truth every day. Say what you see. Say what you see. Old world, all the hands. Everything else that you can see is melted. There's a little pocket of survival down here, but that's in the melt as well. So whatever this was, it was huge. And they built huge buildings with huge statues and shit. Seen it so many times. Here we go. Exactly. How can I make it clear? Sing it, darling. Crazy, look. It's melted in. What it's sat in is melt. That's twisted it. It's twisted it because it's melted downwards. And then we go further along. Look at all this mess here. Before we get to this light tower. Well, it's been repurposed as a light tower. I would say it used to be a clock tower, but because we see so many clock towers. But look, you see the arch? See how it's leaning slightly bent forward this way? Melt side came up from the bottom. Ruins, not ancient though. They are definitely not ancient. Can we say melted red bricks? Eagle Eye Crew. Should just be leaping out at you. I am fucked. X Factor fucked me. Again, we're in Venice. Look at the quality of these molds. Incredible detail. His beard, look. And these are grapes. or some kind of fruit he's picking. Looks like grapes. But the most important thing that you must see is not this building here that's cooked to buggery, is these walkways. One there and one further back. This is how they used to join the buildings together. Now imagine you take the waterway, you're probably going to see levels upon levels downwards. And they were all joined with these kinds of walkways. Very exquisite one, actually, this one. Fantastic detail. You know, that's how they did it. Venice. Sorry about that. Again, this could be any quaint little village anywhere, but look at the walls, churned up red brick. This one even more so on this side, and then this building is heat damaged everywhere. Towers to the domes. Yeah, look. Heat damage. Heat came from the bottom. Makes bricks pop up sometimes. These edges are all heat damaged. Then you're leading into this. Where's the rest of it? You know, you just build this and nothing else. Just for somewhere to walk through. Crazy, and the size of it as well. How little this man is. It's all melted away underfoot. All underfoot. Interiors of buildings. It's all melt. No such thing as stalactites and stalagmites. That's a load of fucking crop. Look at the damage. This is all red brick in a viscous state. Then it densified. Some of it drips down and attaches to the ground. Some don't. But I've got plenty of video and shown plenty of pictures of this stuff when it's fully dripping. When it's fully dripping and it just looks the same consistency, same colour. I know some of you now will be thinking it's a Titan arsehole, or it's a Titan fucking rectum or something like that. You know, but it's not. It's melted red brick. You know, Roger would be going off on one, you know. Again, look at this magnificent building, but it's damaged, melted downwards. All this greenery and trees all feasting on the remains of the carbon-14. Oh, yeah, I will. Oh, tune. Anyway, look at the magnificence of what the old world used to do. How they could fucking deck out a building in a fashion that you couldn't believe. These windows, all the arches decked out, and then these smaller windows decked out. Then the ground, the passageways decked out. Everywhere is eye candy. It's incredible. And then you got the polar extreme, look, the destruction. I believe this is China again. This is all buildings, pancake brick lines. It's always there, everywhere you look. Look at this. Blocks. Look at the texture, the colour. So it's mortar snotted. Look here. Still got a bit of the old outer covering still on it. The damage around the windows. Look, this cross is all heat expanded. Concrete moulds. Look, it's all damage, heat damage. Wow. The wall has gone blocks. It's gone blocks. See here, it's cooking it. A little bit more heat, then this would have turned into a huge block. Here, look, it's cooking it. It's going to cook these, consume these blocks, and turn it into the shit that it is. Look, here. Wow. Look, it shows you. Look, let me zoom. Look here. Look, you can see the brick behind all the shit getting consumed. Right here. Has it covered over? So you got to look in. We got to look inside. Look here. Look, it's consuming these, and it will be a huge block. These are fully done here at the bottom, nearly. Oh wow. Hope you're enjoying the Sunday jam in the chill out zone. Slightly different, more laid back. I'll be doing the Sunday jams on my own. It's like a little break from school. Look at these blocks. Look at the texture of them. Heat damaged, viscous. Ones at the top are cooked up higher on like to make the skin. Inside these are fucking mush. Turned to mush. Look how it's blocky here on this tower. See it popping out on this side. Bricks popping out, swelling up. Evidence of heat damage. What do we have? We have bricks turned into blocks. We have red brick. But look at this red brick here at the bottom. Mangled. Mangled, mangled, mangled. It's supposed to be a row of red bricks, isn't it? This is, I believe, Manchester. And what do we see? What was I talking about earlier? How with this heat damage, the outside wall, it to me, like it forms a skin. So it looks like bricks and mortar and it looks all fine. But behind that, in the interior cavity between the outside wall and the other outside wall, all the bricks are chewed up and turned into brick dust. Look. And you can tell it was hot, look, because you've got down here in the corner, right in the corner here. Look, going blocky. And don't forget, this is a part of Manchester that doesn't look very old, which is why Jerry and myself believe it. We said it, and first of all, I thought, really? And then I looked at the evidence again, and he said, he's saying maybe 300 years ago. And I'm thinking, well, this part of Manchester is not that old. Look at the damage. Look here. You can see the bricks have been heated. Look at this corner. It was supposed to be a corner. Look how the bricks are all out of alignment. Different sizes, different shapes. It just lends itself that this event wasn't that long ago. This is all brick ash here. Look how dark it is. It's all heat damage. And this here, the interior of the wall, just shows me it was heat damage. It's been cooked. Been cooked, mate. You've seen the X factor. See this corner here, it's all it's gone blocky with a bit more swelling on the outside, but this interior stuff, this brick ash, you only get that from severe heat. This is Cheshire, and again, look, this is all heat damage. This is not a place that's supposed to be very old. Look, Lucky whole piece of melt in here in this arch. The arch is mangled. This doorway is mangled as well. They're telling you porcupines, people. They're telling you lies. Eagle Eye Crew. Well, I'm not even gonna say anything about this. I'm not saying nothing about that. Yeah, and this is Cheshire. Look how the bricks have moved away from the wall. Bulged outwards. Heat. Where's the bricks down here? Churned up, turned into shit. Look, this place is not old. And here we have, next to total damage, next to top of the building, A-frames, brick ash. And look at the colour, just confirming everything. Oh, sorry. Hang on, guys, let me get back. There we go. Sorry about that. My eager fingers. So said the wife. But yeah, the colour match from this up here to all this is consistent. It's brick ash. This was a monster building. Reduced to a midget building now. You can see brick lines. I ain't going to zoom it because you can see those. But the ground is all brick ash. This was all viscous. It's a semi-fluid. It moved like water. You know, this is where the mudflooders get confused. They don't realise that this was a semi-fluid. Once it started densifying, it looks a little bit like mud. With less water, it turns to mud. Or what they call mud anyway, but it's brick ash. Again, how many bricks? How many bricks? And you can clearly see it's melted downwards. Wonderful buildings, just turn like butter. Turn like butter over there. Butter. You know, the evidence is always there because it's everywhere. We ain't going to have to go far to find evidence. This is Cheshire again. Look how low this motherfucker is. What, is this a Hobbit fucking archway? I'm taking the piss with that one. I can't even go under there. I'm short. 5'10". All this here, but this is all melted brick. You can see here at the bottom, it's brick, mortar, it's brick. Look at the damage to this. Bricks popping out. Bricks under heat and pressure damage here, stretching, popping out. Mortar snot on this side. The arch is so fucking low. This is melted well down. Well down. We've seen this plenty of times. Huge arches, lots of bricks, lots of stairs. And this is the street level, or walking level up here. So it was, it avoided getting flooded in and flooded over. More brick damage. You know, you don't build a building like this or a wall. You don't. Again, look what happened to the bricks. Super hot, churning around in the bricks. States of matter altering. That's what happened with the X Factor, I'm afraid. Oh, look. Oh, look, mummy. Look, it's a grid component. Of course it is. Towers to the domes. One on each corner. Dome on each corner. Towers. Look at this here at the front. Definitely tech. And then this part of the back. Must be wonderful to see this from above. But it's definitely part of the grid component. Nice looking building. Uh-oh. Tune. Look what happened to the bricks. Builders don't build like that. They build in straight lines. Again, brick devastation. More mortar snotty here up the top, and maybe the covering, the stucco covering. Down here, it's just all blocks. Gone blocking. It's all eaten away here. This is all flooded with melted brick. Some buildings, I don't know how they stand up. I don't know what's holding them up. Come on now. Come on! It's butter over there. Damn butter. Pocket survival. This is all the building here melted underneath. Get it? Eagle Eye Crew. Eagle Eye Crew. Again, who builds buildings in the middle of nowhere? Just keep seeing it over and over again. Huge building behind melted and flooded this. See another piece over here, flooded. Luckily this doorway managed to survive the flood. It's supposed to look like this, but even this is damaged. Nice domes. Again, where's the rest of this? Where? Excuse me. Look, it's all heat damaged. Obviously melted, and then the water level rose and submerged the rest of it. But this is all heat damage. Look at the colour of it, wow. It's a mad one, isn't it? And then, you know, because most people can't envision, there's, you know, they don't really realise, they never think to themselves, well, what's holding that building up there in all that water? I think it's floating, you know, or something like some shit like that. You know, they'd never come to the realization, well, actually, it melted and it's attached to all the other bits of building that are lower down, and then the water level rose and submerged it. Never think like that. That's too off key for them people, man, because they're all off key if they can't see damage like this. Look what happened to the bricks. Look at this piece here. Red brick. Look, it's got a hole in. Proper hole. Look at how big this one got. Heat expanding, puffing them out. It's a cray wall, isn't it? Perfect example of heat damage. Heat expansion in bricks. Incredible. Here we've got the I call this the slate effect. You've got them heat and pressure pushing down, making it get thinner and thinner, and then densifying like that. The more normal size aberration that is a red brick that's been through the heat process. But this is all heat damage again, heat expansion. Too much heat and electrical charge, mate, from the grid. Yeah, look at this shit. A row of red bricks, look. A row of red bricks. Oh man, look here, look. This is cooking here. Brick, and this one's enough gone. Here, look, cooking, red brick cooking and dripping down. Next is red brick. Look at the red brick. Look at the pieces of red brick. Look at these blocks, folks. It's not hard to find evidence of what we're talking about. So the outside skin's still there, the bricks will be cooked. Look at the ground where it's sat in, all cooked. I will keep on putting the evidence out daily. This is what this stream's for. This was all perfect rows of red bricks. And now look, they look like your cobblestones, don't they? Oh yeah, look how they've done that cobbling on the floor over there. Look, they've even done it on a wall over there, mate. Crazy. To believe their shit, you've got to be cray. You've got to have no sense whatever to be believing their historical narrative about what happened here. I mean, these are red bricks. So you've got rows of red bricks that are pancaked down on each other through heat and pressure. Yet next to them, you've got big blocks. So the big blocks are telling you that, well, you didn't succumb to the heat field and turn into a block, but you went pancake. Cray. So the big block succumbed to the heat field, then it stopped here, but it was still pancaking down, and then it continued here. The mortar snot. Cray. Just wanted to show that this cable car, or whatever you want to call it, is going up and down the melted building. You see the brick lines here, the scorching of the surface, brick lines, pancake brick lines, always the same. Shut my mouth wide open. Look how this right, because this is turning into a block here, but look how it squeezed itself all the way around this. Cray. And this here, look, this is wanting to conform. He's not a rebel, he wants to conform. Oh, man. It's too much evidence. Look, there's an example Tetris wall there. Look. Here, look. Tetris wall, look. See this block here? Look where it's sitting. Just because it was viscous, probably a little bit heavier, it just pushed its way into there, that corner. See the red brick here? This block, the edge, red brick, melted red brick, turned into a block. Cut lines, brick lines. Madness on a huge scale. And this just makes me laugh. Who the hell puts crazy paving up a mountain? Who does that? Who's got time to be climbing up the mountain again and again with rows and rows of fucking crazy paving slabs to make a path in the mountains? You're mad. You're barbell. You're gone. You're sheep. This is red bricks that he expanded outwards from a building that is completely destroyed. Remnants. Yeah, and look what happens to the red bricks. So blocky. And then look above. Red brick, red brick. What does this? What does this? Fucking mud flood certainly doesn't. We say walkways between buildings. We keep seeing it. I keep seeing it anyway. Walkways between buildings. Why else would you have this here if this wasn't a building to the left and this wasn't a building to the right? Look, steps up here, arches here. It's clearly part of the walkway between the buildings. It annoys me sometimes, I get, because, you know, people can't see the fucking obvious. I mean, sometimes I can't, but I know this. I can see that these bricks behind this window or whatever you want to call it with the bars, they're all heat damaged, and look at the mortar dripping out. Why would you have a window in front of something that's already blocked in? Because look, the bars go in here. Another crazy from the X Factor. See the outside stucco's melting and snotting down. Look, snotting down here. It's butter. It's butter over there. See the stucco still on it? All heat damage, though. Mad. Absolutely mad. And again, look, this is one of these X Factor fuck ups. So you've got a doorway here, or we're calling it a doorway because there's doors there. It looks like it could be windows actually. There's no handles. There's no handles. How'd you get in there? So it could be a window, ground level window, but that just says it in itself. Ground level window. Never was. It was melted down that far. So whatever this is, why would you need one here? And why is it filled in with balloon rocks? Well, Eagle Eye Crew, because it's crazy. This is a window. So maybe this was another window, but why is it? It's not level though. So maybe this side melted down further than this side. It's crazy. I can't understand. If it's a window, why has it got this concrete lintel in here? Oh, man. You know what? X Factor. It's a nut job. It's a nut job. Oh man. It's on 3 hours, you know, boys and girls. I think I'm going to call it there. I've always got the pictures to come back to. It's no problem. Wow. Let me find my man and take him off the screen. There he is. I thought that was it. There he is. Take you off the screen, mate. Sorry, I can't see the screen, man. When I'm doing my thing. Short circuit factor, yeah. The X Factor is nuts. Yeah, it is. It's fucking madness. It's madness. As you know, you saw there with the two, the door stroke window, and then right next to it, you've got another one all filled in. What the hell does this thing do? You know, why does it be so arbitrary like that? You know, you expect it to be constant charge of electric and heat and to operate in one way, but it doesn't. It just goes everywhere. Everywhere. You know? Oh, man. You're rocking it, James says. Yeah, well, I tried. You know what? It's like I said, you know, every man's going to do their stuff different. You know, my stuff will be different from the way Jerry does stuff and the way James does stuff, or, you know, Jen does stuff. It'll all be different. But it's not that I'm trying to, I just want you to have an experience, you know, with me, because going through the pictures is an experience with me. You know, normally I have to go through that experience on my own because I'm obviously researching it or whatnot. But it's great to be able to go through the experience of looking at the pictures with the Eagle Eye crew and knowing that you're seeing what I'm seeing. I'm hoping you're feeling what I'm feeling. You know, that's what it's all about. We you know, collective consciousness. You know what I mean? If I feel this way, not that I want you to feel the way that I feel, because you know, my feeling on this matter is devastation at all times, because that's what I'm seeing. But I'm hoping to share an experience, the experience in the collective mind, boost everyone's vibes up. You know, so you take that away and then you boost the next person's vibes up. That's how it's done. You know, we pass it on. You feel good now, you pass it on. You know, you might get off my stream now and there's your missus, you feel good. You know what I mean? You've learned something, you've seen something new, your vibes are high, and she'll pick that up, or your partner will pick that up, and it's good. It's good. And that's what I want to achieve. I want our community to be, you know, vibing at the highest levels, you know, at the highest levels. You do that with love and patience and understanding. Anyway, Eagle Eye crew, I want to thank you for hanging out in the Sunday night chill out zone. This is what Sunday nights are going to be like from now on. Nice and chilled out and relaxed, and you all enjoying the content and the way that I go about doing my things. You know, it may not be everyone's cup of tea, but it's my cup of tea, because I'm the captain of this ship. Anyway, good night to you all. I'll be back tomorrow. Normal time, 10:30. I'll see you there. Take care of yourselves. Remember, we are the survivors of the survivors. I love you all immensely. Thank you for hanging out with me. I love you. I love you a lot. Spartan Red. Out.